So hello there, my name's Zane Lemaitre, welcome to the review, and this is a review on Bachmann Percy. Now you've probably seen from my other videos that I've already got Percy in the Hornby range, however this is the Bachmann one, and I decided to get it because I brought my brother one about 7 years ago now, and got this. And I got that from Tootly Thomas. I'm assuming this came from Tootly Thomas, as there isn't many places in the UK that sell it. And Tootly Thomas is literally only in Rushden, which is the town not far from me, where they sell it from. So yeah, but I really like this model of Percy, and Percy's obviously appeared in the Railway series books. This again, I think, particularly with the wheel arrangement there, looks exactly what he looked like in the Railway series, as you can see here. So a definite likeness. The one thing I would say that I'm not too keen on is the face. To me it doesn't look much like Percy's face, unless it's supposed to be this particular one that he pulled in the face mask that he had in the TV series. I much prefer the Hornby Percy's face, because it reminds me of Percy that I remember sort of growing up with and that. But like I said again, I do think it looks really nice. I said obviously the one thing that disappoints me, there was a couple of other bits as well. So this one doesn't have obviously it has the coupling there like the pretend one, which looks nice, but it doesn't have the hook on the back like that. Now I'm sure you can do your other one, and there have obviously been other models, including the Hornby the Bachmann Thomas, that don't have the front coupling as well. Which is I think is a bit of a shame, because obviously in some episodes Percy's seen obviously pulling stuff backwards as well as forwards. So I think it's a shame it doesn't come with the coupling. Obviously that's one of the plus sides with the Hornby one, and the face as well. And the other thing I think is a bit of a disappointment is along the top there you can see where the crack there where Percy's body joins, and for the first time ever you can see the packaging here. And it's the newer style of packaging, shows you on the side, what's on the back. The other one you can buy, so it's the newer style of packaging. As you can see here, I got these two coaches for my birthday as well, and again, if you look here you can see that obviously the older Bachmann packaging as well. This photo here, so them coaches I got for my birthday. One of them obviously Emily's coaches, which I will do a review another time. I had a run of them as well, as you can see here. And the red coats had a run off as well. But yeah, for the first time ever I had a bit of an issue with the packaging. It was really hard to get Percy out of the little plastic shell that he comes in, and I was worried that I was going to break him, because his roof just sort of click, I've noticed, and this sort of clicks as well. Well, not as much this, but the roof clicks. So I was worried about as I said, breaking it when I got it out of the box. Another thing I suppose, if I was to be really critical, is obviously Percy's got a coal bunker there and it's been painted grey when really it should be black, and however it's black, that obviously not all these things would show up as well, although they probably would, to be honest with you. So yeah, that could be doing in black. Anyway, there's a lamp on the back, and instead of being just green like the Hornby one, they've actually painted the proper white colour, and the 6 looks okay as well. And again, I really like Percy's coupling rods. So yeah, I do really like this model of Percy, and I had a little run of it, and when just pulling the two coaches, he ran really well. No surprise there really. However, I thought I'd give him a few trucks to pull, because some of the tank engines, particularly Rosie for example, seems to pull any train with ease. However, Percy seemed to struggle with when he had a few trucks. But then when he had less trucks, again, no real surprise really, he did run really nicely indeed. And as well, when I put Percy and Rosie next to each other, I was a bit surprised, because Percy's a lot smaller than Rosie. Whereas when they were in the TV series, as you can see from this photo from the TV series, Rosie wasn't really that much bigger than Percy. In fact, from some angles they looked like they were almost the same sort of size really. But then obviously Rosie's got 6 wheels and Percy's only got 4. So it was a bit of a surprise really. But again, all the detail on this Percy is absolutely superb. Like I say, he didn't run, and he ran really nicely. And yeah, he's always, I suppose, in one way or another, he has always been one of my favourite ones. As you might remember mentioned in my other videos, I do have a younger sister, and I decided that I wanted to call her Percy. Obviously, I didn't really think back then that, you know, Percy was a boy's name, not a girl's name, and obviously the fact that obviously Percy was a bit out with the times as well, so my parents didn't call my sister Percy. But yeah, it was a little funny story really that I wanted to share to you, and something that we always go on about as a family. The fact that I wanted to call my sister Percy didn't go down very well. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Anyway, if I had to give this model a score, I'd give it 8.5 out of 10, because I do think it's a good model, but not 100% there to give 10 out of 10. But I do really like it as a model, and so he does run really nicely. And as you know, I volunteer down at the museum in Wellingborough, where I run my trains. And as well, I got some figures recently, as you can see here. I got these from a shop in New Milton when I went on holiday, which you can see in one of my previous videos that I've just uploaded this month. Yeah, it was a really good holiday. And so Wellingborough Museum's closed at the minute because of obviously COVID-19, and most of the volunteers are in their 60s or 70s, elderly, are sort of more at risk, so obviously until the infection rate goes down and all that, the museum won't be opening, which I totally understand. It's a bit of a shame, but I'm sure we'll get back there again in the future. And yeah, I look forward to running this there as well. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and next time I'm going to be reviewing a bargain train set that I only got for £5. Yeah, £5, but I'll explain more about that in the video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this was a birthday present, and I was hoping to get Daisy originally, but obviously Daisy got cancelled, as a lot of you might have heard, and so did Peter Sam, but I'm sure they'll be out again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.